as conscience is and always was, media will never change our basis. Because good always stays, right and wrong must come from something better, not from time or even news whatsoever. If you want to try to fight the fact, that's fine, be our guest, because you might just be cracked. Of all the lies you say we confess and we continuously say, we just hope you drop down and pray. Listen to your soul, because it's no lie. If you truly listen, you will recognize that it cannot be an instinct or norm, but good and bad that comes straight from the Lord. We have the idea of morality, and who can set the standards for reality? I'll tell you right here and now, a higher being must have came down to tell us this good and this is wrong, to help us all get along. Now I know you don't believe, but just pretend with me that if there was a God, would everything else make sense? That someone made right from wrong? Because how could an animal decide the rights and wrongs to guide our lives? You see, animals have a mortal soul. To give them the basics to live in an oasis. You've got to understand, people are given so much more. Our souls have many qualities to adore. Stay with me here. We, the human race, are not animals. We are given something special. Human souls are rational, while animals are impractical. We have intellect, free will, and reason. Our immortal soul gives us something to believe in. There is this difference between animal and man. There is no Big Bang that ever command. Only a higher being could create the spirituality inside that makes us great. Don't you see? How could evolution or the Big Bang ever explain something we cannot see nor touch, something understandable beyond our years? There is only one explanation for our conscience. It must have came from a higher being in a world that we cannot see. Something so spiritual and divine doesn't come from creation over time. As we grew up, we started to learn right from wrong. Infused in our soul was more than just objective good. Now this is something animals don't receive. It's a special gift inside of you and me. Let me remind you of objective good, the world-run standard that has always stood, the basic truths of how we must live, so when we leave this earthly life, that we might just end up somewhere nice, somewhere we only go, an immortal soul must suffice. I know this may sound crazy, just try to understand that there is no way our conscience within our soul was never not whole. It does get better and smarter over time, but evolution plays no part in this rhyme. It was and always will be something that no Big Bang will ever explain. Not even learning from our mistakes can conjure up this beautiful blessing that will stay with us beyond our resting. The conscience is and always will. The conscience is and always was. Media animals have a mortal soul. To give them the basis in our lives an oasis. But you've got to standard. You've got to understand, people are given so much more. Our souls have many qualities to adore. We are given something special. Human souls are rational. Human souls are rational, while animal souls are impractical. You see, animals have an immortal soul. To give them the basis